It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I throw it from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
You're all over the place. 9-7.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league. there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Taking a look at the starters for the Nike EYBL All-Stars tonight, it's Joey Johnson at point with Jonathan Lack taking the 2 spot, Bryant Cologne and sharpshooter Tyson Ice McCall at the 3 and 4, and respectfully Al Pachumsi patrolling center. And you look at this WCBL All-Star lineup tonight, Devontae Mills is their floor general. He's joined by Jaden Moore in the backcourt. And then you have MP Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone bringing the heat up front. Lack for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Mills. Stone on the wing. He's guarded by Perchowski. And MP throws it down.
And how about the selfless play of Stone? He's just so egoless out on the floor.
And here's McCall. Cologne, right side. From the corner, the West All-Stars pull it down.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Now here's Lack. Moore covering. Kicks it to McCall. Fades away. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 so far. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Cologne can't hit. The West All-Stars leading this one. Down low. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Perchumsi outside. Cologne. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Perchumsi with 4 to shoot. Cologne for 3.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
Mills outside. Stolen by Lack. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And he gets it to go.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Lack. Cologne. Carrington with it. Lack picks him up. Moore on the wing. Inside. MP throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
And he used the rim to protect the ball.
It's a great job of showing some awareness along with a terrific finish.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Mills from deep. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
It's Cologne on the wing. Perchumpsey, left side. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. To the inside. MP throws it down.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
McCall. Pass to Lack. Let's go with the three. The West All-Stars pull it down. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Timeout called by the EYBL. Deciding to make a switch here.
Drew Robinson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Robinson. Johnson. Pass to Lack. Back to Johnson. Here's McCall. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. And here is Mills. To the middle. The rebound by Luan. Kicks it to McCall. Shot to end the cold run. He can't get that one to fall.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game's slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Here's MP. Luan covering. 5 on the clock. He gets that one to fall.
MP.
Perfect touch on that shot with the rainbow arc right to the hoop.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Johnson, covered by Mills. Here's Robinson. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
2 minutes.
To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
To the right side. Pass to Lack. Now here's Johnson. The three-pointer is off the mark. Down low. MP again.
I know Moore's always looking for an open lane, but if he can't find it, he'll make a good pass.
And so it's the EYBL with it. It's an 18-point game. Outside, it's Johnson. Swings it to McCall. Here's Lack. Fades back. Robinson's shot is off.
He got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
Knocked loose. Now here's McCall. Johnson up top. Now Lack. Pass over to Robinson. Fader on the way. Counted. That bucket is good.
Nice to see that short jumper game from Robinson. That's good offensive versatility.
Here's MP. The three ball. They get it back. And it's Harris slamming it home.
No one blocked him out, and he took full advantage of it.
It's called situational awareness. He timed that putback perfectly.
He sure did. I like that he didn't give up here. Stayed after it, and he got rewarded for his efforts.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Luan. Rebounded by Stone. 4 down low. Left side. It's Mills. baseline J. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The West All-Stars lead. They lead by 18. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And here's the EYBL. They trail by 18. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Here's MP. Stone sets the screen. Mills outside. Goes up on the wing. That's good on the jumper.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
McCall has it. To the middle. Here's Perchowski. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Stone.
Foul. At the line for the EYBL All-Stars, Al Perchowski for two.
And the first one drops. And he gets both of them. Now Mills. He's got 5. Pass to Carrington. Puts up a 3. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's Cologne. Shot clock at 5. McCall for 3. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Outside, Black. Cologne on the outside. Tries again. And Perchowski lays it in.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchowski's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot
First
2.
personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the West All-Stars, MP. 2 shots.
Shooting twos.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's McCall. Cologne on the outside. Baseline try. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Proving how effective he can be from the in-between area, Cologne's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
And the layup is good.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Kicks it to Johnson. Black from downtown. It's not going to fall for him. More inside, defended by Lack. That shot's good.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball is supposed to be played.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, it's Johnson. Three-pointer. The West All-Stars pull it down.
He fired with confidence from deep, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Rebounded by Perchumsey. And here's the EYBL. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass to Carrington. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Perfectly served pass. It's practically like they read each other's minds.
They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
Now here's Cologne. He's got 5. It's Lack on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
And the West All-Stars call time here.
Leftos Aslanoglu, Vlad Dermanenko, Grant Tumbo, Tyson McCall.
So it's the West now. Inside. And the dunk by MP.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Now here's McCall. Back to Tombo. The 3 is up. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head-scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
And Aslanoglu pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Dermanenko.
Look out! Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Nope, not that time. They weren't about to take those points away from him.
Here's MP. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. And now it's McCall inside. Here's Aslanoglu. And that comes off the assist from McCall.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Now here's McCall. And the call is going to be, yep, that's an illegal screen.
Wasn't quite set on that pick, and the ref was right on.
Setting screens is an art, and that wasn't his best work.
And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here. And here's the West All-Stars. Outside, Harris. Carrington outside. And again, the West miss. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. And the shot goes in.
Good ball movement on the interior is just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
Carrington outside. So both teams making some changes here.
Jonathan Lack, Joey Johnson. Substitution for West All-Stars. Time call.
And they double up MP. Pass to Carrington. Mills. And here's Carrington. Count it from distance.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Outside, McCall. Now here's Johnson. McCall sets the screen. Cologne for three. Pure from three-point range.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Here's Johnson. The West All-Stars pull it down.
2 minutes remaining in the
Carrington,
game.
right side.
2 minutes.
Here's MP. McCall covering. Here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Soft touch off the glass and in.
MP.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
Outside, Black. Cologne. Kicks it to Johnson. Misses the three. To the inside. The kick to Carrington. Returns it to Moore. To the middle. And again, the West All-Stars score.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. Johnson. Back to Lack. From deep. No luck on that one.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
And that one, good.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Black knocks it down.
Nice delivery. McCall's their glue guy, if you will. On an EYBL team with so much individual talent, Ice keeps them all working together.
From deep, it's MP. Nails the three-pointer.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lack. Fires for three. The West All-Stars pull it down. It's stolen away by McCall. And now Johnson.
Stay on him.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right. Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came to the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're getting.
The only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured. But if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
This game is dirty, man. It's a really, really dirty game.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But
they got what they needed.
Not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Dirty, man. It's a really, really dirty game, and you gotta pick your friends and know your enemies.
It'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
People going.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I got to try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah. My dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later. Because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France. And everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait.
I literally just said something that was somebody else.
We done?
Moral compass and soul. How do you feel about putting a
when I think we have
military
enough,
on
I'll
domestic
give
soil?
you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say
that today we're
right. You said that before. My bad.
Look, don't sweat it. You're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's going to hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper.
America, we got a problem.
I could definitely see
This
that.
regime
You,
is so out of control in
you got
what
any
they're
plans for
doing
after
today.
practice?
And I don't want to hear a
Rest
single
and
MAGA
recovery,
person say
really.
America first ever
I
again.
got my first game coming
Because
up
you
in a couple of
support
days,
this
so
regime.
I'm like,
This
I
unconstitutional,
gotta be
immoral,
ready.
not even fiscally conservative in the basic definition of the word, and absolutely not Christian in their act.
Mutiny.
Approving a foreign military to set up their own base on our domestic soil, making it their domestic soil. Just like all the embassies that are located in D.C., within the doors of those embassies, all of those people have diplomatic immunity because they are standing within their own domestic soil. So creating a foreign military base on our domestic soil is essentially giving away our own soil to another nation. But America first, right? America first, where people like J.D. Vance is the majority share owner of Acre Trader, which is also owned by Chinese interests, to go in and buy up farmers' lands, selling off more of America first domestic soil. And now we're putting a foreign military on our own soil? I don't give a shit if they're an ally or not. Hell, even during the Revolutionary War where France helped us, they didn't have their own base. Now we have for years and years and years brought in foreign allies' troops to train them, to support them within our own custody on our own bases. But in the history of our country, we have never had a foreign military base of operations within our domestic soil. There is nothing America first about this administration. And as we get closer to the files being released, you're going to see even more asinine and ludicrous behavior from this administration. But keep your heads up, the clock is ticking. And when I say we the people are going to clean house, you be damn sure I mean that. I'm not back, please don't scroll. I have moral compass and soul. How do you feel about putting a foreign military on our domestic soil?
And I'm also proud that today we're announcing that we're signing a letter of acceptance to build a Qatari Emiri Air Force facility at the Mountain Home Air Base in Idaho. The location will be host a contingent of Qatari F-15s and pilots to enhance.
America, we got a problem. This regime is so out of control in what they're doing today. And I don't want to hear a single MAGA person say America first ever again. Because you support this regime. This unconstitutional, immoral, not even fiscally conservative in the basic definition of the word, and absolutely not Christian in their actions. Approving a foreign military to set up their own base on our domestic soil, making it their domestic soil. Just like all the embassies that are located in D.C., within the doors of those embassies, all of those people have diplomatic immunity because they are standing within their own domestic soil. So creating a foreign military base on our domestic soil is essentially giving away our own soil to another nation. But America first, right? America first, where people like J.D. Vance is the majority share owner of Acre Trader, which is also owned by Chinese interests, to go in and buy up farmers' lands, selling off more of America first domestic soil. And now we're putting a foreign military on our own soil? I don't give a shit if they're an ally or not. Hell, even during the Revolutionary War where France helped us, they didn't have their own base. Now we have for years and years and years brought in foreign allies' troops to train them, to support them within our own custody on our own bases. But in the history of our country, we have never had a foreign military base of operations within our domestic soil. There is nothing America first about this administration. And as we get closer to the files being released, you're going to see even more asinine and ludicrous behavior from this administration. But keep your heads up, the clock is ticking. And when I say we the people are going to clean house, you be damn sure I mean that. I'm not back, please don't scroll. I have moral compass and soul. How do you feel about putting a foreign military on our domestic soil?
And I'm also proud that today we're signing a letter of acceptance to build a Qatari Emiri Air Force facility at the Mountain Home Air Base in Idaho. Location will be host a contingent of Qatari F-15s and pilots swimming.
America, we got a problem. This regime is so out of control in what they're doing today. And I don't want to hear a single MAGA person say America first ever again. Because you support this regime. It's unconstitutional, immoral, not even fiscally conservative in the basic...
Go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all-out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Motherfucker.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Play tough! Oh, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that! Bang that!
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line him up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second-rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can, and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right?
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
Gosh. A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Zuniga with Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert, who's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
Great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Portier outside. Pass to Washington. Portier. To the inside.
Oh my! And how about that? MP showing a little extra flair with the thunderous throwdown.
And here's Lambert. Marshall outside. Back to Lambert. Good work there as it goes.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Pass to Washington. And Lambert pulls it down. Stolen by Portier. To the paint. Here's Washington. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
He thought he had the clean block, but the refs, they saw it differently, and they called the goaltend.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Portier off the drive. And Lambert pulls it down. Outside Chauvet. Outside Marks. Pass to Chauvet. Harris grabs the miss.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, it's the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Marchand. And they take the lead.
Nice work sticking it from the mid-range area. Marchand focuses on taking high percentage shots that come within the offense.
Here's Portier. Ahern outside. Screen by Illich. And Ahern gets the three.
Yeah, you might not think of him as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for him.
Pass to Marks. Chauvet, covered by Portier. Here's Beltier. Some solid defense from Dumont. And it's Harris leading. Down low. Now Washington. From past the arc, drains the three-pointer.
I think that's interesting when you kind of think about it. The fitness level of these players, the professional level, is something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Here's Paris. Drive by Dumont. Ahern. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Beautiful dish down low.
And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yep. You know, they can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, this game will be over quickly. Fast break Paris. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and it'll go to the line. That's on Marchand.
But when it comes to leadership, both on and off the floor, Illich is very respected. He's been playing this game at a very high level for a very long time.
Good. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Bleu. Out to the wing. Here's Chevalier. Here's Girard. And he banks in the layup.
That lead pass allowed him to get to the rim in perfect stride.
And here's Paris. 6-point game. Pass to Benoit. Here's Illich. Inside. Here's Washington. The shot is good on the assist by Illich. And Nanterre has possession. Here's Bleu. Shoots over Dumont. Bleu misses. Now here's Illich. Here's Blanchet. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Paris FC basket ahead, up by 8. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Big Dave's is your coach, bringing the north.
And Nanterre has possession.
Trailing by 10.
Pass to Marks. And Nanterre making a change here.
To the middle.
Outside for Elich. Ahern. Pass to Elich. The offensive rebound.
And good that time.
And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
The shot's good.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, the Yurko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Pass to Lambert. Here's Gerard.
Sadirko defending.
Outside Marks.
Here's Blair. Off target from outside. To the inside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
Baseline J on the way.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside Marks.
And the jam by Marks. Nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And they definitely need to get going. They wouldn't mind shaving a few more points off the lead right away.
Yeah, it starts with defense here.
Yeah, if the defense keeps giving up soft buckets like that, it won't be a lead for long. Trust me, guys.
Now here's Marks.
Right wing.
Here's Beaumarchais.
No good on the 3.
Pass to Elich. Ahern outside.
Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
Putting up a fight inside. Ahern manages to overcome the contact with ease.
Outside Marks. Gerard.
It's stolen by Washington.
Inside. Here's the Dirko. Rebound by Nanterre. Outside Marks. Pass to Lambert. Doesn't go that time. And that concludes the first half. Paris FC basket ahead. Up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. Here's Portier. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. But one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Peltier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lambert. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Lambert, he isn't all about the outside game. He can also mix it up inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Lambert, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
When we talk to scouts, GMs, people in the NBA, it's almost a certainty Lambert will be playing in North America soon. Most projections, most people we talk to have him going probably early in the second round.
Count that one.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
It's Marks on the wing. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Marchand. And a great assist that time by Marks.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And that one good.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
And he gets it back. Ahern outside. To the paint. And stolen by Lambert. Pass to Chouet. Now Peltier. Now Lambert. Three-pointer Chouet. That one, no good. Ahern on the wing. Guarded by Lambert. Washington with the ball. And it's Peltier picking him up. 4 on the shot clock. Washington with the bucket.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Now here's Marchand. And there's the 3-second violation.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
And it's Paris with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And it's Portier missing.
Oh, man. That's one he'd like to have over.
Pass to Chouet. And here's Marchand. Lambert. For Washington. Lambert can't get it to go. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Ahern outside. Here's Dumont. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
Well, the captain of this Paris FC group, the methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Marks. Drills the three-pointer.
Knocking it down from outside. Great work by Marks, stretching out the floor.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
There's a screen. And here's Ahern behind the arc. And Antera lead with possession.
19-point game.
Peltier covered by Portier. Now here's Peltier.
D right on it. 5 to shoot.
Screen by Lambert. Marks for 3. And it's Washington with the rebound. And so far we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
And he gets the bucket.
Love the effort right there from Illich. He knows exactly what it takes to win.
Pass to Peltier.
Hands in from downtown.
One of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of their offense.
Now here's Ahern. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this called Paris.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth.
Pass to Bleu. Here's Beaumarchais.
Clock at 6.
Here's Bleu.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Down low. And that one is stopped right through.
So easy into the air, the hang time and speed, making it look effortless.
To Girard. Outside Marks.
Misses the 3.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
They have a 22-point lead, and it's the most they've led by.
Great hustle by MP. And here's somebody who's had to work for everything and fight for everything in his basketball life.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Girard. Beaumarchais.
To stop the run.
And it's Washington with the rebound.
Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Here's Beaumarchais.
Here's Bleu. And too long on the shot.
Boy, this quarter has been ugly for him.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. His touch is all but gone.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Pass to Girard. It's Marks on the wing. Defended by Illich. Out of bounds, it'll be Paris ball.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Puts one up from 19.
And that one's good. Portier.
It's almost like Bryson said, you just want to give me that? Please. He knocks it down like it was a freebie.
Now here's Lambert.
Tries to snap the cold streak, and no good trying to use the glass. To the middle. Here's Washington.
Excellent D there from Lambert. Marks up top. Defended by Elich. Here's Lambert. Harris grabs the miss. Up top, Washington.
Two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's right. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry indeed. And look, that's how he should be. You want to remove all doubt.
Lambert. And it's Lambert again missing. Now Paris FC basket with it.
Here in the fourth, they've only allowed just 4 points. To the inside. Here's Washington. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close the game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Now here's March.
Yep, that goes.
Yeah, well, we all know that Lambert can shoot it, but that length gives him a major advantage around the rim as well.
Washington with the bucket.
He's been key for them, the way he's distributed the ball.
No doubt, Tim. And when the offense runs through him, it's just such a smooth operation.
It's so much fun to watch.
That'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team pretty young, but I think they turned some head in how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.
Andy, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No, look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You see nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy
It's Vincent MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my followers?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice on maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yeah, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec, on fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
He seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you. I can scrap the footage. You want me to?
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them, we'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Ryan Beneficenti. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC versus Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
And Ledoux might be one of the best that France has to offer. Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Ledoux. And tonight, another chance to prove it. Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Pass to Portier. Down low. Washington. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So easy into the air, the hang time, MP, making it look effortless.
As you said, Ledoux, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's Ahern. Screened by Illich. No good. Pass to Miller. Back to Monsieur. Ledoux. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Portier picks one up. And you look at the Strasbourg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
So they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, you know, you can't say enough about what Vincent LeDuc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Fortier outside. And he gets the bucket.
What intensity from MP in the paint. Not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Now Miller. LeDuc for three. Again, the miss by Strasburg basket throw. Pass to Elich.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, you look at the potential they do, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Here's LeDuc. Again, the miss by Strasburg basket throw. Pass to Elich. And Elich with the dunk.
Oh, well done, Elich. Turning back the clock.
Here's Miller.
And here's Vasseur. Defended by Elich. LeDuc for three.
Easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Pass to Ahern. Now Dumont. Ahern outside.
5 on the clock. And stolen by Roquefort.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think we've used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career. That's no easy shot, even from close range. It looked like they had Roquefort bottled up.
Washington with the bucket.
He made that pass to a spot and let his teammate run right into it.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure. Roquefort's most effective when he's using his size to do a lot of damage close into the bucket.
Ahern outside.
Inside. The layup off target.
Strasburg trailing. Here's Vasseur. LeDuc. Guarded by Dumont. Outside LeDuc. Over Portier. LeDuc can't hit. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes to the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Outside Dumont. Portier. Back to Dumont.
To the inside.
Washington. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Outside LeDuc. They get it again. Pass to Roquefort.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
And so the first quarter in the books.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg.
Teams deciding to change it up. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will. But those... phenomenal ball handling. MP putting the nearest defender in a no-win situation.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Leduc for three. Doesn't go that time.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
2 easy points.
Yeah, he's an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Lemuel. After the Sieur. Back to Ledoux. Shoots over to Mall.
No good, a front iron.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Here's Ledoux. Ledoux with another miss. Harris with the lead. Dumont with it. Guarded now by Roquefort. Pass to Washington. That one falls. Nice feed from DeMol.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Ledoux. Shot clock at 6 to the right side.
And that one's good. Leon.
Credit the keen eye of Vincent Ledoux. French basketball is all about the team, and he certainly fits that mold.
Pass to Washington. Ahern. Here's Portier for three. A rebound by Roquefort.
Shoots. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Shot by Washington, no good.
he hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Pass to Leduc.
For the tie. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Well, I love that Leduc has the awareness to draw that whistle.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he's good on the first of three.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he nails the third.
And here's Paris.
To the middle. Here's Washington.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
And as a point guard, Portier understands it's his responsibility to involve his teammates. That's a great pass right there.
Right side, Leduc.
Good work there as it goes.
He can make plays like that in his sleep, guys.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EVA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Showing he has a jumper in his arsenal. I like when big men like a Donald Roquefort show off their touch.
Pass to Washington.
Portier. He's covered by Ledoux.
And here's Washington.
Dumas on the wing.
Washington, good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Miller with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the basket by Ledoux.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Ledoux showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the cap.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Monsieur with the screen. And another three for Strasburg.
That was an absolute missile. Ledoux showing just how far his range extends.
Outside Dumont.
Pulls it. Here's Washington. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
What a gutty play. Muscles his way to the rebound and pounds home the putback.
The battle on the boards could go a long way towards deciding this game.
And whoever wins that battle usually wins the game.
Yeah, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Here's Portier. A good-looking shot from the wing.
It's almost like Bryson said, you just want to give me that? Please. He knocks it down like it was a freebie.
Dumont.
To the paint. Here's Washington.
So the hang time on the rim puts a cherry on the top of that slam.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength can really get a team rolling.
Yeah, look at the bench, just going crazy.
Yeah, they're going crazy, and these displays of strength, Blake, that you alluded to, can really put the other team on its heels, but we'll see.
Takes it out to Portier.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes in.
Well, that's why you can't leave someone open on Portier's team. He'll find them.
And 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And if I'm them, if I'm in their seats, on the bench in the game, I go for it.
Monsieur, defended by Elliott.
Ledoux for three. Here's Roquefort. No good. Unable to end this run.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than they do.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. For whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
From deep. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 6. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily.
Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC Basket and Strasbourg Basket Pro. And here's Ledoux. Harris grabs the miss.
To the middle. Here's Dumont. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, you see Dumont making things happen inside. He's the leader of this Paris FC team, and it's easy to see why.
Outside Ledoux.
Corner shot. Shot clock at 5.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
And it's Paris with the ball.
They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Pass to Zadirko. Puts it up from 12.
And Lambert pulls it down.
Both teams making substitutions here. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. Out to the left wing.
Right side Dumont.
To the inside.
And stolen by Lambert. Here's Ledoux. Basket good off the assist from Lambert.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot.
Here's Blanchet. Outside Dumont.
Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Stretching out the floor, Dumont creating space for this Paris FC basket offense.
Outside Ledoux.
And he banks in the layup.
Nice low post offense.
Paris with the lead. Here's Matt. Pass to Washington. Here's Matt.
5 to shoot. Inside. Broke loose.
And stolen by Lambert. And the dunk by Masur.
Showing real poise and leadership. When Strasbourg needs a basket, Masur goes out and gets it.
And Paris FC basket, call time. And Paris making a change here.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter.
Outside Dumont. Portier.
Ahern a good look. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Can Ahern hit in the big moment? Yes, sir! A monster bucket for Paris.
Shot's good by Roquefort.
Well, you got to commend how composed Roquefort was right there, proving that Strasburg can count on him in these big moments.
Here's Portier for three. Strasburg with the rebound. Left side to Stewart.
To the wing on the left.
For three. And it's Washington with the rebound. Now Paris FC basket with it.
3-point lead. And he drops in the layup off glass.
What an assertive play by MP. He knows they need points, so he works overtime to find them.
Right side, Leduc.
Nice move. Count it, and the foul.
Portier picks one up.
It's hitting shots in those moments that'll get Leduc picked in the first round. He's the guy you want on the stripe in that situation, no doubt about it.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
2-point game.
Washington, Vasseur defending. Ahern outside.
Out to the wing.
Three-pointer Illich. The rebound by Roquefort. Leduc with it. Illich is there. Roquefort for three. And it's Washington with the rebound.
He had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Pass to Portier. Washington.
Yes! Goodness! Man, they call him P's number. And he comes down with the biggest play of the night.
And Strasburg Basel Pro calling timeout. Outside Leduc. Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. Now Paris FC basket with it.
They lead by 4. And stolen by Roquefort. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from 14.
Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro.
And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul, 14 foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts them up 5.
Strasburg calls timeout.
quick buckets and foul is really the only option they have at this point.
And the important thing, Tim, is who they foul. They don't want to send an ace to the line if they can avoid it.
Exactly, Brian. Find the worst free throw shooter immediately.
For three, Lemieux. And it's Washington with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And B, taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game. Gets it to go from downtown.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Harris SC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Harris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Le Duc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Le Duc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And that about does it, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that's scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm not committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this is a game. You're a professional and you're paid a good salary, so you have to treat it with respect. But I'm at my best when I'm having fun. So that's what you saw. I need to play loose and free to help my team win.
Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah, You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
L'Aigle means eagle, right?
L'Aigle.
L'Aigle means eagle, right? Yeah, so dude can soar, no doubt. Great finisher. But we gotta deny him the ball, because he knows how to get to the cup once he gets the rock.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win, and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament. Lose, and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FPSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
You're right, Miss Mueller. That's a big deal for us. We've been chasing that all year. And I know our fans want it too. A lot of them even have tickets already to Istanbul. So we're going to leave everything we have tonight on that floor and make sure nobody's calling the airlines asking for that refund.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FBSL on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Coming up, it'll be Paris versus Marseille.
And Paris FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectations.
No question about that. If they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont who are about as competitive as it gets. So really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC, a win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Brisebois. Up top, Parker. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Nice little way to get on the board.
And just like that, the first lead is theirs.
Portier right side. Parker grabs the miss. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well. But from what I've seen, they could do it.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
Pass to Washington. Back to Portier. Ahern outside. Elich, defended by Bourgeois. Back to Ahern. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Washington. Marseille basketball pulls it in.
Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Vuitton. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for Leglin.
Weak shot on the way. Oh, no good. Now Paris FC basket with it. Searching for their first points of the game. Washington with the bucket.
When we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
Pass to Barrow. Outside Dupont. Parker a screen. And it's Dupont missing. Inside, guarded by Dupont. With the teardrop, and it's Portier missing. And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level in the last few years. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Now here is Washington. To the middle. Hits it to tie the game up.
What intensity from MP in the paint. Not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Brisebois outside. Over Portier. Marseille, no good that time either. Here's Paris. To the inside. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Outside. Stolen by Portier. And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most have them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Hard to defend the shot at Elich, and this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Pass to Dupont. Back to Brisebois. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
To the paint. Here's Washington.
Nice job again at that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
Here's Rouillard. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Down low. Washington. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So easy into the air. The hang time MP making it look effortless.
Barrow gets the bucket. And so the first quarter in the books. Paris FC basket ahead. They're up by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. Here's Illich. He's got 7. And he jams it in after taking a nice lead on the run. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Brisebois, no good.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Washington with the bucket.
Showing off his skills. MP going with the floater and just dropping it in.
And here's Marseille. Trailing by 17. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Rouillard. No good with the wing jumper. Outside Illich. Pass to Washington. Back to Portier. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Paris will retain possession. Now here's Washington. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist. And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, like, when you talk about the start of the season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
That shot wide open.
An answer triple from the center. Parker really embodying this modern game.
Ahern outside. Portier. Back to Ahern. Pass to Illich. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, he powered it down.
And how about that? MP showing a little extra flair with the thunderous throwdown.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Paris will retain possession. Dumont on the wing. Guarded by Dupont. The three. It's hauled in by Bourgeois. To the inside. Here's Parker. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
I tell you, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, he can just get up a few notches higher than everyone else.
You just can't let him get to the rim.
Yeah, that's how the game is played inside. If you can play over the top, you've just got a great advantage.
Ball on the wing. For 3. Not going to go that time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Paris FC basket ahead. Up 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. With Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Well, once it gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
Now here's Brisebois. He's guarded closely. Nice D from Portier.
He tried to fight his way through traffic and just couldn't get it done.
And the ball out of play. Marseille will have it.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to DuPont. Parker a screen.
To the middle. Here's Bourgeois. And it's Washington with the rebound.
And here's Paris. Elitch.
Elitch with the jam.
And a lot of rumors swirling for Bogey Elitch. And some folks close to him feel that this could be his final season.
No announcement yet for Bogey, but there's a small chance that we could be watching the final act of his basketball career. Again, this is all speculation, as Bogey hasn't indicated if this is it for him.
It's stolen by Ahern. And now Paris on the break. And that one's good. Portier.
Now that's on the opposition there. If you're too casual with the ball around Ahern, I mean, he's going to take it away.
Breeze ball outside.
To the paint. Here's Bourgeois.
It's hauled in by Paris. Elitch. Guarded by DuPont.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Now here's Barrow.
Ball's knocked loose. Down low.
Bourgeois.
To stop the drought. That's tipped.
You talk about pride. MP was not letting him in the lane.
He jams it in with authority.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Inside. Oh, rejected by Parker.
Strong defense is a big reason Parker's out there. Marseille depends on his presence in the middle.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, DuPont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Barrow gets the bucket.
Barrow showing his fight near the hoop. Nice trip down the floor from Marseille.
To the middle.
Back to Portier. Ahern outside. Screen by Elitch. The drive by Ahern.
Oh, and the dunk by Ahern.
That's one of the most basic set plays in the book, guys. Not to mention one of the best.
One pick frees him up, and the dunk taps it off.
Thing of beauty.
It's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they nailed it right there.
Now here's Barrow.
It's good.
Nice look provided by Barrow. Good ball movement from Marseille there.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Fires for three.
Harris grabs the miss. Outside Dumont.
Watching all the angles. Dumont was looking to make a hot pass.
Outside Dumont. Breeze ball, long range.
Oh, no good. Trying to beat the buzzer. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC basket and Marseille basketball. Here's Matt. Pass to Blanchet.
Zadirko.
Guarded by Dumont.
Zadirko can't hit.
And here's Marseille. Here's Blackburn.
To the paint.
Ball off.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
From the arc, pass to Matt. 6 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Here's Bayron. Misses off the left iron. And Marseille with possession here. Here's Blackburn. Pass to Riyard. Harris grabs the miss. Here's Blanchet. Outside to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. Bayron shot is good.
Someone must have gotten their singles crossed if he winds up that open in three-point range. I'm not sure that was the plan.
Great job to hit his teammate on the move.
Here's Matt. Monsieur with the screen. To the wing on the left. To the inside. Some solid defense from Dumont. Here's Blackburn. Pass to Dupont. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Barrow outside. To the paint. Here's Bourgeois. Tries again. The layup miss. Here's Paris. Pass to Mad. Out to the wing. Here's Washington. And he's good on the three ball.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Brisebois. Pass to Dupont. Parker a screen. And here's Barrow. That's good, and it's Dupont with the assist.
And Barrow is used to having to convert through contact. It's a testament to how tough he is.
Here's Matt. Guarded by Dupont. Shot by Washington, no good. Inside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And let's put it simply, guys. Bourgeois wanted that rebound more than anybody else.
Now here is Washington. Pass to Mad. Here's Blanchet. Here's Washington. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And what a tough finish. MP just powering through it all and getting it done.
Now Brisebois. Pass to Barrow. To the middle. Bourgeois. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a serve.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Now here's Bourgeois.
6 on the shot clock.
Arrow on the wing.
And it's off from three-point range.
The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
To even qualify for the EVA tournament was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they've worked together, led this team further than anyone could have imagined.
And for Paris FC, with a trip to the EVA tourney in hand, who knows how far they can go.
I would not bet against them at this point, no matter who the opponent is. This team has grown so much, and right now they're riding a lot of confidence heading into the tournament.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Benefitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Zuniga thanking you for tuning in.
And Pete, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA Championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. These guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, and Pico, celebrate. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA Championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're going to get a lot more.
Win. But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, you know, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Things are really moving fast, huh?
They are. Yeah, this is a crazy time in life for NBA prospects. So much is up in the air, and things change drastically.
Not if you're an NBA kid. I feel like half the league has a dad who went pro. Sometimes I wish I had those advantages, man.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be you. Plus, there's plenty of NBA kids who don't get a whiff of the pros. I mean, genes only take you so far.
Gotta earn it at this level, right?
That's right. And look at it this way. Coming from Vermont, growing up around that diner, that gave you a work ethic and put a chip on your shoulder that'll take you as far as you'll let it.
Sky's the limit.
It truly is. But first, you got to take down Istanbul basketball. And you only got one shot to do it. Single elimination.
Come on, Austin. You know that's what I live for? That kind of thing excites me.
Okay, so you're not nervous?
Nah. You train hard so the game is easy. Pierre told me that on my first day of practice. And I think he's right. There's nothing that can happen in this game that I haven't already put myself through 10 times over on a random Wednesday. Look, I'm ready, and I promise you we're gonna win. You want some water?
Please.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament. The most experienced. Strongest one. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali. You have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP?
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
We feel excited at the moment, and we're so focused right now. This is a tremendous opportunity to bring home the EBA title to Paris. And I know a lot of guys on my team have worked their entire careers for this very moment. So I'm just hoping I can play a big role in making everyone's dream come true.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponent, Istanbul basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of the best club teams in Europe. Have been for some time now. We're gonna have to scrap and claw every possession if we're gonna pull this one out. But we've got a great team too, and I know we've got what it takes to win this one.
And Pete, and Pete.
You're welcome.
And Pete.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul basketball. I'm Blake Zuniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Kuban during their run to the finals. Both MP and Kuban have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup for the NBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Ahern outside. Down low. Washington with the bucket.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
And after the horn sound, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Now here's Washington. Outside Dumont. Washington. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fires the three. And it's Washington with the rebound. Here's Dumont. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, and he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Kaya outside. The three is up. Drains the three-pointer.
How about the high release from Kaya making it look as easy as a warm-up shot?
Now here's Portier. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Guvan. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy one.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EEA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Now here's Ehlers. To the inside. Washington. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Big show of athleticism by MP. Going up strong for the dunk.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Toprak can't hit. And it's Harris with the ball. Ehlers with the bucket.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
Pass to Guvan. Toprak. And no good that time either for Istanbul. What a journey it's been for MP with this team. And over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be taught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
Pass to Washington. Ahern outside. From deep. Istanbul basketball with the rebound. Puts one up from 19. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I like that from Yilmaz. Just take what the defense allows.
To the middle. Shot by Washington, no good. And we'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Gotta time up the clock to do that.
Deep Toprak. That ball is in the basket. He's now shot 6 and made 3.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Washington.
Forget about finesse. This big fella's all about power.
Istanbul leading. Outside for Toprak. Basket is good. The assist from Guvan.
Spreading out the floor. You want that in a swingman like Toprak.
Here's Washington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Both teams
teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Istanbul basketball ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. Second quarter action of the EBA Championship. Teams will make substitutions. Timeout call, Paris. He nails it, and we're all tied up. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's drawn to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
And the shot goes in.
From that middle area, Kaya can conduct a lot of electricity. Zaps one with a fluid jumper.
Washington with the bucket.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Out to the right wing. Releases. And the wing jumper offline. And it's Paris with the ball. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Here's Kaya. And another one for Istanbul.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And here's Portier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Sinks the triple.
So good at measuring the defense. If you're too far away from Portier, he's going to be ready to fire.
Outside Toprak. Hits it from three-point range.
They've got to talk to each other on defense. I mean, clearly an error, not getting out there on him, and he's a great three-point shooter.
To the wing on the left. Washington. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
The answer 3 from MP, listen, and he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything.
Outside Toprak. Kaya with the stop.
That's not his specialty. He's usually rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, with his length, he doesn't have far to go to get to the rim.
I'd like to see that more often.
I would love to see him more often, and he got right to it there without a problem. Just nasty stuff.
Harris with the lead. Portier left side. Three-pointer Elic. Rebounded by Kaya. They have not led for a while, and a chance to do so right here.
They'd like to retake the lead here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Now Washington. 22 points for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. From deep three-point range, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Paris FC basket ahead, up by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Thanks
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA Championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA Championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk of the match.
Yeah, and we definitely know he's more capable of those memorable ones.
Disappointing the fans, the viewers, and us.
Oh, he disappointed everybody, but they've got a nice lead. Might as well not take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Got a piece of it.
Ganesh with the steal. Outside Toprak. Pass to Ganesh. Here's Gouvan, covered by Portier.
From the wing.
That shot by Gouvan, no good. And it's Harris with the ball.
It's a three-point game.
Here's Portier. Ahern outside. Now here's Elish. He's guarded by Kaya. Gouvan with the steal. Pass to Kaya. Outside for Toprak. Ganesh sets a screen.
For the tie.
Toprak can't hit.
To the middle.
Stolen by Toprak. Kaya up top. Outside Gouvan.
6 to shoot. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
We know Gouvan is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Gouvan to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
Here's Ganesh. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Well, make or miss, Ganesh is going to draw whistles. It's just really hard to contend with.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line from Istanbul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up. It's a one-point game now. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Washington.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist. And here's his number. Outside Toprak. Ganesh. Outside Gouvan.
There's the three.
Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball.
Here's Washington. Powered down with both hands.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. Two hands and down.
So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Paris.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pulls up.
Paris FC basket with another miss.
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with a bounce if he needs to.
A lot of bricks put up off the shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Well, Gouvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Misfires on the corner three.
He should be looking to pass in that situation. That's a very low percentage three.
That one falls. Nice feed from DeMol.
Good aggressive play by MP, taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Pass to Toprak. Gonna stop the drought. It's good from long range.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he'll knock down an open shot like that.
Harris with the lead. To the paint. Washington with the bucket.
He's definitely been their floor leader at the offensive end.
Well, he has been today. He's done a great job of keeping that ball moving.
And he's just so strong with the handles, too. Such a joy to watch.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enjoy the 4th. Who will carry the day?
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Welcome back. Only 1 quarter left to crown an NBA champion live from Rome, Italy. And Paris FC basket, all time.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the inside, Washington, and he stuffs it in. What a pass to set him up.
That lead pass allowed him to get to the rim in perfect stride.
A 3 from Kaya, and it's Washington with the rebound.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
Here's Matt. Pass to Zadirko. Washington. The 3-pointer off the mark. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Here's Eidemann.
It's stolen by Washington.
The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Here's the pick. Here's Axoy. Hits the 3-point bomb.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Timeout called. Harris.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
Down low, Washington uses the glass to finish the layup.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
And here's his number. Right side to ball.
It's it!
You talk about pride, and he was not letting him in the lane.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Fortier outside. Screen by Elish.
5 to shoot. Washington. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
the three. And it's Washington with the rebound.
Throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. Got to get a better shot than that.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of. Good
on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Istanbul with the ball. Right side to ball. 2 points. That one goes in. And when you try to compare Gubon to the other great elite guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gubon gives a team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. But he does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
Agile move by NC there. He keeps the ball in his swing and throws the defender off completely.
Now called Istanbul basketball. Defended by Elish. Elish, the block.
This is why these guys love the veteran Elish. He gives everything he's got, every possession.
Washington with the bucket.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Launches it. The shot misses. And you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote, and what a story she wrote.
Well, what was the story? It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes.
Watching all the angles, Dumas was looking to make a hot pass.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here.
At the line for Istanbul, Kaya. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here's Paris. Here's Matt. And down it goes, jamming it home. Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket will be crowned as the EBA champions. What an unlikely run it's been for them, and they finish off what they started.
Unreal, guys. I mean, this has to be one of the biggest, fastest.
Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby. Yes.
This is good.
He likes you now. Hey, baby, look it. When me and Boggy started off, we had our problems. But that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin. Technically, there are 2 of them.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy. Unbelievable work, MP! I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since Nas put out Omatic. Hey, I actually like that. Hey, against the NBA, put a good word for me, okay? I got you, Coach. But hey, these guys are gonna miss you. I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller. I really fell in love with France during my time here. I love the fans, I love the culture. I feel like I've grown so much, and I'll cherish these experiences for the rest of my life.
MP.
Oui.
MP, what comes next for you? Will you enter the draft? Right now you're projected as a second rounder. Any chance you come back to FC Basket for another season?
It's a tough decision for anyone, really. I mean, I would love to stay in Europe. I can see myself having a long and successful career here, but my friends and family, they're all back in the USA. And my dream is to play in the NBA, so I'm gonna keep pursuing that dream. First round, second round, it really doesn't matter to me at this point. I believe in my work ethic, and I believe in giving a chance. I'll rise to the occasion. So I'll get with my agent, talk about my options, but if the projections stay the way they are, then I'll most certainly be declaring for the draft. Welcome.
Look at this.
How can you afford all this?
Ma, can I get a hello before you start questioning my finances?
I missed you.
I missed you more, Ma.
You look strong.
It's because I am.
Hey, did you bring me my rope?
Man, that stuff stunk up my luggage. I'm surprised customs let me through.
Well, that is the king of cheeses there.
Of course, for you, Ma, I brought you some prints from the Louvre.
No, you didn't have to get me anything.
No, how else would you know I was thinking about you? So, hey, don't mind your stuff. Leave that there, and we'll go talk to Austin and Xander, and afterwards we can grab some dinner. All right, let's go.
Okay.
There they are.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Filming? I don't see any cameras.
Sorry. Dad, I already told you we're not filming a reality TV show. You're not going to be surrounded by a bunch of cameras. We're filming content for my socials.
That's a fair question, though. If I'm recording, you'll know it. I use a DSLR mostly.
Whatever that means, take your word for it.
Anyway, it is such a pleasure to finally meet both of you.
Oh, same here. MP's told me so many great things about you guys.
You're lying, but I believe you. You must be a great agent.
Thank you.
Quit messing with the man.
Here, please.
Oh, thank you.
Austin, MP said that you were going to walk us through some of your draft strategies.
Dad, no. We'll get to that. Chill, please.
Oh, no, it's fine. Why don't we get to it, and then I'll let you guys catch up.
Austin,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so as we all know, MP's being mocked in the second round. Now, his talent exceeds that valuation, but ironically, that puts us in a very strong position. If he were mocked just a bit higher, he would have been a late first round. And then whoever wanted to draft him would be completely out of our control. But the second round is the Wild West, and you can play wherever you want if you play your cards right. And of course, landing in the right organization is just as important to having a long, successful NBA career as having talent.
And another thing, in this room, I'm making a promise to everyone. On Moms, I'm gonna make everyone who passed up on me regret it.
Oh, MP.
Look, I know that's not easy for a mom to hear, but that kind of chip on your shoulder is actually a great thing in a competitive industry like professional sports. So,
thank Austin.
Okay, so if anyone can draft him in the second round, how can he choose where he goes?
Well, there's actually two ways we can play this. First, we roll the dice. Let whoever's going to draft you. And I've got a list of interested teams here. But you can also work the system. If you tell people you only want to play for Team X, they'll listen, because no one wants drama from a second round.
What if Team X doesn't want MP?
Ma.
I'm just asking. Just asking, honey.
That's a very shrewd question. That's where workouts come in. Now, I can get MP a workout with anyone. And if he impresses at that workout, chances are...
When, Austin, when I impress at the workout.
There you go.
Okay, what do you recommend?
Well, if it were me, I would think long and hard about what my style of play is, what role I think I can fill, and then I'd see what team fits my style and has a need for my role. You also want a front office who you trust to make smart decisions. And if geography is important to you, you should consider that as well.
Okay, honey, how do you want to approach this?
I have some ideas, but honestly, it's a lot to take in.
I know. Well, look, guys, I put all the information you need right here on the TV, list of interested teams, scheduled workouts, etc. And of course, if you have any questions at any time, you know where to reach me. I can give you all the advice in the world on this, MP, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life, your decision. Good news is, your future's in your hands.
We appreciate it, Austin.